This video is part 2 of dating women in China. Um, it's pretty much the same opening as part 1. Okay, now before watching the video, remember that China is a closed country. And most of the people in China know very little about the outside world. So they place all foreign men into the same category, meaning you do not understand that European dating culture is different than American dating culture, which is different than African dating culture. They do not understand that even within Europe, each country can be different when it comes to dating. And being with a man from Africa is different than being with a black man from the United States. However, many Americans do not understand that when it comes to dating, Thailand is different than the Philippines, which is different than Vietnam. However, what remains true in all Asian countries is that because America is rich and the most powerful country in the world, American men are looked at with high regards by women in these countries. And you will also find that many African men get pissed off at the fact that Black American men are looked at with a higher regard. And this has also pissed off many Chinese men as well. Now, what I did not realize while I was traveling through Asia, through Thailand, Vietnam, and the Philippines, is that once female tourists, like from Russia, Japan, Korea, China, South America, realize that you are an African-American male and not an African, it's on. I mean, those women become very interested. So I want to tell all the U.S. American men, Black, white, Latino, Asian, South American, we need to travel overseas a lot more. I mean, a lot more. All right? Now, do not forget to subscribe, like, comment, and all that stuff. Here are the videos.
It's so easy for foreigners to date women in China, while it's extremely difficult for Chinese men to do the same. Some foreigners even date 4 or 5 Chinese girlfriends in a month, practically treating Chinese women as their pastime. Recently, there was a case online about a university student who became obsessed with a foreigner living in Africa, only to end up with a very tragic life. This is a pretty realistic reflection of the situation. Yet, there are still some women who believe that foreigners, because they come from abroad, are gentlemen, passionate, romantic, wealthy, and sophisticated, which gives them status. They willingly become what we call bootlickers. In reality, many of these foreigners are doing poorly in their own countries, some can't even find a job, and that's why they come to China. You don't even need to talk about marriage, cars, houses, or dowries. Many of these foreigners will even split the bill with you at dinner. So why are they so highly valued in China? Because there's a part of these women whose vanity is fueling this phenomenon, idolizing foreigners and clinging to superficial luxuries.